128 Civics Questions for US Citizenship Interview. Random order.
What founding document was written in 1787?
US Constitution. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now?
J.D. Vance.
What does the Bill of Rights protect? The basic rights of Americans. Who does a member of the House of Representatives represent? Citizens in their district. What is the highest court in the United States? Supreme Court. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. John Jay. Who vetoes bills? The President. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Why were the Federalist Papers important? They supported passing the U.S. Constitution. Some states have more representatives than other states. Why? Because they have more people. Why did the United States enter World War II? To support the Allied powers. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What are two examples of civic participation in the United States? Vote, run for office. Name one example of an American innovation. Landing on the moon. It is important for all men aged 18 through 25 to register for the Selective Service. Name one reason why. Required by law. What amendment says all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are U.S. citizens? 14th Amendment. Who is Commander-in-Chief of the U.S. military? The President. How are changes made to the U.S. Constitution? Amendments. Name one power of the U.S. Congress. Rights laws. Alexander Hamilton is famous for many things. Name one.
One of the writers of the Federalist Papers.
How can people become United States citizens? Naturalize.
Abraham Lincoln is famous for many things. Name one.
Freed the slaves. Name two important ideas from the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution. Equality, liberty. Supreme Court justices serve for life. Why? To be independent of politics. Benjamin Franklin is famous for many things. Name one. U.S. diplomat. What group of people was taken and sold as slaves? Africans. How long do Supreme Court justices serve? For life. Who is the governor of your state now? Answers will vary. Please visit. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Who can vote in federal elections, run for federal office, and serve on a jury in the United States? Citizens. Why did the United States enter the Vietnam War? To stop the spread of communism. The President of the United States is elected for how many years? 4 years. Name one power that is only for the states. Give a driver's license. Why do U.S. representatives serve shorter terms than U.S. senators? To more closely follow public opinion. The President of the United States is in charge of which branch of government? Executive branch. What is the economic system of the United States? Capitalism. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York, Harger. How many seats are on the Supreme Court? 9. When did the Great Depression start? The Great Crash, 1929. What founding document said the American colonies were free from Britain? Declaration of Independence. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. The nation's first motto was E pluribus unum. What does that mean? Out of many, one. What war did the Americans fight to win independence from Britain? American Revolution. What did the Civil Rights Movement do? Fought to end racial discrimination. Name two promises that new citizens make in the Oath of Allegiance. Obey the laws of the United States. Be loyal to the United States. What U.S. war ended slavery? The Civil War. Name one thing the U.S. Constitution does. Forms the government.
What is the rule of law?
Everyone must follow the law. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What is the supreme law of the land? U.S. Constitution.
Why does the flag have 13 stripes?
Because there were 13 original colonies. George Washington is famous for many things. Name one. Father of our country. During the Cold War, what was one main concern of the United States? Communism.
Who appoints federal judges?
The President. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? Citizens of their state. Name three national U.S. holidays.
New Year's Day, Memorial Day, Labor Day.
What was the Great Depression? Longest economic recession in modern history. What is one way Americans can serve their country? Vote. What is the form of government of the United States? Republic. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. How many senators does each state have? 2. Why did the United States enter the Persian Gulf War? To force the Iraqi military from Kuwait. The President of the United States can serve only 2 terms. Why? Because of the 22nd Amendment. What is Memorial Day?
A holiday to honor soldiers who died in military service.
Who elects members of the House of Representatives?
citizens from their district.
Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II?
Franklin Roosevelt.
What does the judicial branch do?
Reviews laws. Why does each state have 2 senators?
Equal representation for small states. When did all women get the right to vote?
After World War I. When did all men get the right to vote? After the Civil War. Who was the United States' main rival during the Cold War? Russia. There were 13 original states. Name 5.
New Hampshire, New York, New Jersey, North Carolina, South Carolina.
Name one power that is only for the federal government. Print paper money. There are 3 branches of government. Why? Checks and balances. Name your U.S. representative. Answers will vary. Please visit What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? Louisiana. Why did the United States enter the Korean War? To stop the spread of communism. How long is a term for a member of the House of Representatives?
2 years.
Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Why did the United States enter World War I? To support the Allied powers. How many voting members are in the House of Representatives? 435. What is the purpose of the 10th Amendment? Powers not given to the federal government belong to the states or to the people. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What part of the federal government writes laws?
U.S. Congress.
Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What does the president's cabinet do? Advises the president. The words life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness are in what founding document?
Declaration of Independence. What is Veterans Day? A holiday to honor people in the U.S. military. What is the capital of your state?
Answers will vary. Please visit.
Why is the Electoral College important?
It decides who is elected president.
Thomas Jefferson is famous for many things. Name one. Writer of the Declaration of Independence. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s.
World War I.
What is one part of the judicial branch? Supreme Court. Who signs bills to become laws?
The President.
Name one U.S. military conflict after the September 11, 2001 attacks. War in Iraq. Name one power of the president. Vetoes bills. How many Supreme Court justices are usually needed to decide a case? 5. What is Independence Day?
The country's birthday.
What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Dwight Eisenhower is famous for many things. Name one. General during World War II. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Labor, Secretary of State. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Who elects U.S. senators? Citizens from their state. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? Senate and House. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. How long is a term for a U.S. Senator? 6 years. Name one leader of the women's rights movement in the 1800s. Susan B. Anthony. The American Revolution had many important events. Name one. Declaration of Independence.
Name one reason why the Americans declared independence from Britain.
High taxes.
The Civil War had many important events. Name one.
Lincoln was assassinated.
Martin Luther King Jr. is famous for many things. Name one.
Fought for civil rights. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence?
Thomas Jefferson.
How many amendments does the U.S. Constitution have? 27.
James Madison is famous for many things. Name one.
Father of the Constitution.
Why is it important to pay federal taxes? Required by law. There are 4 amendments to the U.S. Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them.
Any citizen can vote.
If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Vice President of the United States. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Answers will vary. Please visit. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. The colonists came to America for many reasons. Name one. Freedom. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Many documents influence the U.S. Constitution. Name one. Federalist Papers. The U.S. Constitution starts with the words, "We the people." What does "we the people" mean? Self-government. The executive branch has many parts. Name one. President. Name the 3 branches of government. Congress, President, and the courts. Why is the Declaration of Independence important? It says, all people are created equal. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What are 3 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, freedom of religion. Thank you for your watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more.